Hej, siemanko, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z gry Dziedzictwa Kwartu. Zobaczmy, co to za misja. Śledź i zlokalizuj, dobra. O kurde, daleko gdzieś. No. No tutaj będę miał najbliżej. Wrata up. Trójeczka. Lecimy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Okej. Prowadź mnie, koleżanko.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Ten ziomuś.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Dobra, chyba nam odpuścili.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? or be still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
O,
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
You've had too much fire with you if you think you can outdo my taste.
to idziemy tam. Ja mam wejść tam grzecznie, czy tak mogę zrobić rozpierdziel?
So better not be a trick.
Is that all they're teaching in
Avoiding
Incendio! That's the best you can do! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Come on!
I've never been one, thank God.
You just got lucky!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is
Rebellion.
going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Czy to jest jakiś ekspik? Dobra, chyba już nie. Lecimy. Tutaj coś jest jeszcze? Mościk. Czekaj. Było jakieś zaklęcia. To było to chyba.
Reparo!
O. Pięknie. Jakaś pochwała, coś?
Revelio!
Kurde, że ja tego Revelio wcześniej nie korzystałem, no. Taka piękna umiejętność. To niezwykły namiot, czy jakaś jaskinia,
What in Merlin's
jakiś inny świat i tym podobne?
Are those dragons?
Śniewola smoczków chyba.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Dobra, samolot se poleciał chyba. Na razie jest cisza. Możliwe, że po tej misji wtedy będę już mógł smokami latać.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will down signal. Get out of here! Don't have time for this.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Let me out, Doug. Would you not want to put you down? You don't hurt. Let me out, Doug.
Accio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Careful.
You made a mistake. Stop right there.
Light to torch a dragon!
Looks like someone paid attention in herbology.
Incendio.
Let me out, Doug.
You survived that. Defender. Accio. Protego.
Stop thinking around like a minute.
Accio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show
Gdzie jest ten smok? Wielki smok, a ja go uwolnić nie mogę, zajebiście jestem.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Jej, smoczek uratowany. Jak z nami? A teraz będzie jeszcze trzeba stąd wyjść. Chyba trochę przypałowo będzie. Czy jakoś się wydostaniemy magicznie?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Dobra, misja ukończona. Super. W tym odcinku to wszystko i do następnego. Hej!